Hi, Michelle. So I went ahead and I pulled the cards for you already, and I went ahead and prayed for them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in. I kind of look like crap right now, so I'm just gonna show the cards, okay? So anyway, like last time, I do a regular 4 card spread, but this time, I would pull cards on top and on bottom. I'm using a full tarot deck on top and bottom, but I separated them. So this is going to be the spiritual aspect, and this is a physical aspect. So like what you need to do physically versus what you need to do spiritually, or how you need to think or feel, emotional, whatever, spiritual wise. And this is what's actually going on. Okay. So it kind of goes like this: your situation, if you remember from last time, your situation, your challenge, your advice from spirit, and your outcome out here. And I pulled one card for you. Well, I didn't pull it, but it was at the bottom of the deck. So this is like the underlying energy of the whole reading, and I'll go over that too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all the cards myself, and then I'm going to read from the book for these cards here in the middle, because these ones here are pretty self-explanatory. Um, so we're going to begin with this first row here. So we're going to start with this card, which is kind of funny because your mom got this as an underlying energy for her reading. It's the Oracle of Delphi. So with the Oracle of Delphi, she's kind of like getting information from spirit, and she's kind of like telling him, and he's kind of like writing it down on paper. So it's basically information that you're receiving from spirit. Like if you've gotten any thoughts or ideas about doing something new, doing something different, starting a new business, getting a new job, going back to school, starting completely over and doing something completely different. If you're getting any of those type of thoughts, that's all coming from spirit. Okay. And then you got these 2 cards as clarifiers. So again, this is like the spiritual level, and this is a physical level. So the physical level basically is telling me that maybe what you've been doing up until now has been a lot on you, or maybe you've just been overdoing or doing too much of the work, overburdening yourself. This card is telling you that that's the end of that. You're not going to be doing that anymore. It's the end of a difficult situation. So it's telling you to embrace the change. Embrace the change that's coming. Okay? Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So embrace this change that's coming. Okay? Something new is coming. Definitely, because then you got this, but you have to release something in order for something new to come in. Right? Oh, sorry about the glare. So this says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Time to move on from some type of situation that you've been in that is no longer serving you, or no longer for your highest purpose. Maybe you're just not happy, right? Probably because there's been a lot of cattiness going on, or fighting, or game playing, or mind control, or something. This is in your challenge position. This is the chess game. So basically, people are playing games. They're just out for themselves. They're being selfish. And they're not playing fair. Your clarifiers that you got, so on the spiritual level, you got the Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organizations and logic, structure, and discipline, leadership. Maybe it's time for you to take the leadership role and step up, because all of this is going on, and it's chaos and drama. It's clarified also by the Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. So maybe you'll find creative solutions to these issues and problems. Or maybe you'll just leave. Because whatever happens is going to happen quick. It's going to be like, decision's been made. I need to do this and this and that instead. I can't do this anymore. Right? But that's your challenge. You need to make that decision. Then in the advice from Spirit, we got diversity, and you've gotten this card before. In one of your last readings, I believe. So this card can be about either about you starting your own business and becoming your own boss and having people work for you, or it could be you going back to school and learning something completely new and different. Career change, being diverse, jack of all trades kind of thing. But once you do that, once you make that decision to do that, to either start your own business or go back to school, things are going to start changing on a spiritual level. This is a wheel, so it's like the Wheel of Fortune in the regular tarot. Again, it's Archangel Michael. Yes, he's the Emperor and on the wheel. He's a warrior angel. That's probably why he actually is the angel that puts things into action and gets things moving. So he's turning that wheel. So if your luck hasn't been that great lately, it's about to turn and get better. That says a time of positive change. A situation finally moves forward and fortune is on your side. So see? And then you got it also with this. So this says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So maybe you'll be sending new contracts to a new company, or for you to start your own business. Maybe you'll need to hire some people and have them sign a contract. This is definitely something that will be good for you financial-wise. And then the outcome here, we got Caught in the Ruins. So this card is basically a card about maybe feeling like you're trapped, but you're not really trapped. You're not really stuck. If you see here, the keys are right on the outside. So if you just reach out, the keys are right there, and there's no roof, so you can get out anytime. It's all an illusion, right? So if you've been feeling stuck or trapped, you don't need to feel like that, because this is telling you that it is time for you to wake up. It is some type of awakening for you. It's telling you to look at things from a different perspective. This could be a temporary standstill, but it's important to be yourself. Be yourself, always. Okay? Be that outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous person, because you got the Page of Fire with it. It's clarifier also. So this is also a card of news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So start that new business venture. Get out there and let everybody see what you're doing. Put it to action, right? You got two Archangel Michaels here. They're both telling you that you need to put it into action. You need to get it going. You need to make those decisions and leave this stuff behind that no longer serving you or suits you. Right? Okay, so now I'm going to read the Oracle of Delphi, which is the very first card in this deck. So, when you receive this card, you're in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you've used this gift in so many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as it gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. Oh, and I'll go over this last card last. So it gives you an insight into the Akashic vision of the world. So basically, the thoughts and feelings that you're having right now, those are all coming from Spirit. Let things go that have taken up too much of your time or overburdened you or no longer serve you. Let it go. Because there's people that are playing games. People like to play games. Leave those people behind. The people represented by these chess pieces are not usually that. Usually those for you. I'm sorry, let me start over. The people represented by these chess pieces are not usually those you meet for enjoyable pastimes. This is a card of political and social conflict. You may be in store for difficult interactions in group settings such as boards of directors, corporate hierarchy, management disruptions, or conflicted family situations. Though sides seem to be clearly divided, many of the people involved are really out for themselves. Deceit is present, and you may not be at all certain about everyone's motives or strategies. It's time for you to take an emotional or even an actual step back. The more you get involved and the stronger you hold your position, the more heated the situation may become. So no matter how challenging, try to maintain your inner peace and don't participate in any battles or alliances. So don't get sucked into any drama. No drama. Look at everything coolly and unemotionally. The people around you are serving their own agendas, so try to detach, be objective, and treat everyone involved from a deeper source of wisdom without being misled. There may come a time for you to leave or distance yourself from the situation, but because of circumstances, it may not be here yet. For now, let yourself be a knowing observer and watch. But then later on, you might need to use your leadership abilities to move you forward or to get out of that situation altogether. Things happen really fast. Yeah, it's time for you to be creative and be decisive and take action and move forward. 5 of Scrolls. Where are you, 5 of Scrolls? Okay. Five of Scrolls. Oh, hold on. So, with this card, you'll find that it's time to diversify. There are many options for you to consider, and you should take a look at them all. Allow yourself to try new things, go to new places, learn new subjects, break out into different directions, and meet new people. Meet new people too. Don't worry about scattering your energy too thin. You're in a period of expansion, so use it. Let yourself go farther afield than you planned. In the end, you will diversify in ways that introduce you to a whole new you. Ooh. Nice. I like it. I like it. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. And then this is basically saying, clarified by this, a promise of a new business venture. So either you're going to be taking on a new job, or moving, getting a totally different career, or going back to school, or starting your own business. Either way, it's going to be good because the wheels are turning in your favor, right? The wheels are turning in your favor. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side, girlfriend. Okay, and number 16. For the last outcome card. And Caught in the Ruins. This card shows a darker, difficult situation that seems to have you trapped. It could be a hurtful, empty relationship, an unhappy or stultifying job, a behavioral or actual addiction, or even a negative, sabotaging belief system. It has held you captive for some time and may have even begun in some past life. But there is a way out, and there always has been. It just takes some effort and determination on your part. Even if these limiting situations and actions are strong, they are self-imposed. The courage and strength required to change lie within you. You must change each faulty belief and every sabotaging choice as they happen. If you do nothing, you'll perpetuate your attachment to this dark situation. Like the crumbling castle, negative choices could stand for a long time to come. Don't let the ruins of your past ruin your future. Again, don't let the ruins of your past ruin your future. You have the power to climb out now. You have the power to climb out now. It's telling you that the power that you have is for you to look at things from a different perspective and to be yourself. This may be a time of a little bit of a standstill, but you need to just be yourself, right? And then you got this one also. It's telling you to be outgoing again. Be outgoing. Some news is coming. Somebody's going to see your ingenuity and your originality, right? The you that you are. Okay. And then this last one, I'm going to read that one. That's the underlying energy of all of it. So 2. So sometimes this card can indicate writing or publishing a book for you, but this card also symbolizes a new initiation, an ability to manifest a new life in every way. You have moved deeper into the Akashic Records and to a higher self-awareness. Further investigation may be required, but you now have a better understanding of your old motives and your new purposes. There's more. Hold up. It is also a time of heightened intuition as well as greater self creation. During this phase, all you have to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new records in the Akasha. To get started today, write one simple declaration about the future you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often. Then decide one thing you can do to make it happen and do it. Anything can happen now. The breadth of the landscape before you rests solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. So own it, girl. Own it. Right? All right, Michelle. That's all. I hope you liked the reading. Let me know how they were. I hope your mom liked hers too. So I guess if you guys want any other readings or anything like that, just reach out and let me know. I'm always here. Okay, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.